Everybody, just riding solo in the car line today. The wife's at home doing one of those teledoctor visit things, and just didn't work out. I had to get out to hurry up to get in line and wait. But anyway, today I'm doing a quick VR for Pure Collector. He's doing a giveaway, and you don't have to do a VR, but I decided it would be fun to do because it's kind of neat to see a young collector really getting into it. I think a lot of times, you see a lot of, old guys my age and older at the card shows and in the card shops. But when I was a kid, I saw kids everywhere. And I have long been afraid that the price of cards is driving the young collectors away, because they're getting outrageous. And so it's nice to see some of the younger guys really enjoying the hobby, learning some stuff, teaching also, because they pick up things so fast, and just not always just looking at the current players, but going back and looking at the vintage. I can speak to myself. Speak for myself. When I was a kid and I would pick up old baseball cards, it made me want to learn about those players. We didn't have the internet back then, so it was much harder to do. But I would find them in books, like the greatest baseball players of the generation, or just talk to some of the older guys, or shop owners, or guys at at the shows and stuff like that. So I feel like there was a lot more human interaction back then, but the amount of information now is so readily available. It's really neat. Anyway, so excuse me, I'm sorry. The VR is about your favorite card. Like, what card do you have an emotional attachment to? And I've referred to it before, and I know I've shown this one off before, and of course, it's Don Mattingly. Sorry. You just know with certain guys you're going to get certain players, and with me, if it's an important card, it's going to be a Mattingly card. But it is this one. It says 84 Fleer. And again, I know I've shown it off before, but I love this card. It is off-center. It is got really nice corners. It's got good color. The centering is the only thing that really holds this one back. I didn't get it graded because, frankly, back then you didn't do that. I got this in, I don't know, probably 1990, 1991, somewhere right around there. And I think the card cost probably about $50. And you're like, well, $50, that's not so bad. When today, the price of boxes is outrageous, and to buy a really good version of this card today would be a whole lot more than $50. But $50 to me in 1991 was a lot of money. A lot. This was every year for Christmas I got one big gift, and this was my big gift. It came from a single parent household, and my mother worked very, very hard. She was a young mom, and we didn't have a whole lot of material things. We had a lot of love. I never lacked there, and I never went without anything I needed. But I was also pretty good about not asking for things, I think. I didn't ask for stuff because I knew we didn't have the money for it, so why ask for it? Because I think, kids pick up on stuff. I think parents, and I'm sure I'm guilty of it too, don't always give kids enough credit for how much they understand the world around them. And so I knew that she would do anything to give me anything I ever wanted. She already gave me everything I needed. But I knew that if she wasn't able to give me something I wanted, that it would make her feel bad. She and I were really close. I lost her about 10 years ago. yeah. So I'm not going to get into that part because nobody wants to hear it. We're here to talk about baseball cards, dang it. But anyway, yeah. So Donnie Baseball, 1984. This is the card. If my house was on fire, I'd run back in to get. So I love this card. And really, I think we need to make sure that we are supporting the younger collectors whenever we can, giving them a hand up and help them out. Try not to get taken advantage of. Also, because there's lots of unscrupulous people out there. I think as pure collectors and people who love the hobby, it's kind of our job and our duty to not only keep a lookout for each other, but especially those youngsters who may have not experienced some of those pitfalls, because there are a bunch of traps out there. So that's it. Again, I'm not going to get on a soapbox or anything, but we'll put all Pure Collectors information down below. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop by and give the young man a like and a sub. And I really appreciate it. And I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm going to go pick up the kiddo. Y'all take care.